Frank Taffy, you're here representing George Zimmerman. He actually said Trayvon Martin was skipping away.
You know, Nancy, he was moving quickly. Let's stick with that. You know, his rendition of moving quickly.
Skipping.
Yeah, but he also said he was running away, moving away. And I want to bring out the fact that if that's true,
said skipping.
If Trayvon was truly afraid of him, if he was truly afraid of him, we as human beings, do we run to the threat or do we run away from a threat? And I want to leave you with that thought. We as humans, are we going to run? And Hannity said, well, if Trayvon was scared of
you don't skip.
Okay, well, he'd be booking it then, and he should have booked it on home because he was only 75 yards.
Let me ask you another question, since you're obviously not going to answer the question, because Zimmerman said out of his own mouth that Trayvon was skipping. All right,
okay,
so
he
that is complete. Why don't we say BS, Taffy? Why don't we say the truth? That is BS. The prosecutor caught him today in like 11, 12, 13 inconsistencies. Lies.
De La Ronda was reaching.
Yes, he
was reaching. De La Ronda was reaching. And all he was doing is retreading the same minutia and excrement that they've been putting out since they didn't have probable cause when this all came about.
Why is your client spending $30,000 a month on living expenses that he's getting from an online website?
Well, let me answer that.
$30,000
There are Americans
a month?
out there who firmly believe that George Zimmerman is being maliciously prosecuted by the state of Florida. And Nancy, there were 11 police, chief of police, and the state attorney that found no probable cause. And all of a sudden today, De La Ronda is making it like it's the crime of the century.
30 times 12.
Is 460,000.
He's raking in a ton
Well, guess what?
money.
You lawyers aren't cheap. Your criminal defense lawyers aren't cheap. It's expensive to put on a defense.
Whoa.
It's expensive.
Don't throw me in that pot. I was a public servant my entire legal career, doing what I believe was right, and this prosecutor is doing what he thinks is right.
Dr. DeMaio was $400 an hour.
Because there is a dead boy.
Dr. DeMaio was $400 an hour
Bethany
alone.
Marshall. Dr. Bethany Marshall, why can't anybody hear that there is a dead teenage boy, an unarmed boy? I mean, Zimmerman comes into this at 204 pounds. He's a grown man. He works out all the time at this boxing place who's now using him as an advertisement. George Zimmerman trained here. And he's armed with two industrial flashlights and a gun. And then here is a 17-year-old boy, 158 pounds, with nothing but Skittles and a hoodie. Come on, please. He's dead, and Zimmerman has a scratch on the back of his head.